That don't make him the best singer.
Listen, no, he's not.
You know what?
Al Green is not better than Luther Vandross.
You know what? Luther is a better pure singer, maybe than Al Green.
Period.
But Al Green, like Ed said, is a more soulful singer.
He don't matter no soulful.
Even the voice.
He don't have a better voice than Luther. Man, no, sir.
Right?
Talking about voice,
Pure is authentic.
So you say
It is rare form.
Alicia Keys all right too now.
Joe Scott, boy.
But see, you looking at
When you go to Joe Scott concert, that girl, her shows sound just like her CDs, man.
Oh boy, 95, 96, her first CD.
No,
I got him in the car now. What about original? What I'm long walking.
Yeah.
Giving us a week.
It was either 94 or
96, something like that.
Crazy.
I'll say about 96, 97.
How much you want to bet?
95.
I go get that right now.
How much you want to bet?
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Hold up, Marty. How much you want to bet now?
I'm trying to show you.
But I don't listen to it.
I was listening to Jay-Z talk one time about how he respects Common. He wants to be a rapper like Common, but Common don't sell as much as he does.
Right.
And I was explaining to her that, you know, with Jay-Z's concept with the whole thing was that he wants to get the money and then he'll give back and change the community.
Right.
But he doesn't understand that.
image.
And I'm sure he does understand
yeah.
that. But what he's already thrown out there can't be corrected with dollars. You know? So it's what you say. That's the huge influence that $30 million ain't gonna change.
Right.
Because you got 2 billion people that are seeing you.
Everybody wanna watch booty shaking.
Yeah, that's that.
You know, you gotta go as a business. If you don't wanna watch it, change the channel. Block the channel. Simple as that. You can't get everybody to think the same way you think, so you can't just block the channel, change the channel, and keep it moving.
That's the kids. You almost gotta don't turn your TV on and on.
Hey, beat a buck. Hey, that's what we gotta do. We gotta go think back when we were coming up. We ain't had all those channels and we made it. You know what I mean? So why parents afraid to tell their kids what they can and cannot do now?
Right.
Period. We ain't had no BET coming up.
See, too, it ain't the parents afraid. The parents watching. The parents, you know, they dancing to the video too. See, so
But what's entertaining to an adult don't have to be entertaining to that child.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, I spend most of my time watching the Disney Channel, and I get 31-year-old grown man. But you know I gotta do that because I got a 3-year-old son that a lot of Disney Channel. You know, right? So when I sitting down watching the Disney Channel, I ain't gonna just change it to BET because the Disney Channel ain't entertaining. That's something I gotta do as a parent. You know, everybody talking about how much influence TV and hip hop got on the youth. You see what I'm saying? That all come back to us in our community and our own hood. You see what I'm saying? Just basically men in our hood just doing that, being men. You see what I'm saying? You don't take a millionaire to tell your child what they got to do. You know what I'm saying? That same dude in that hood, you know that, got respect, got to tell them kids, yo, you ain't supposed to be doing that.
Same low fellas,
exactly.
Same old man sitting under the tree.
Same, when I've been coming up, you know, the old man said, yo, don't do that. We ain't did it because they know they're gonna tell our parents. Now, the older people just looking at the kids do whatever, they ain't seen nothing. So the kids thinking it's all right. You see, that's the problem right there. They don't take no hip hop artists, they don't take no movie star to tell me how to raise my child. You see what I'm saying? They take my hood because that's the closest people to them. You see what I'm saying? Your hood is where you got all day.
But there comes a time when all of that changes. I mean, we can point at any one of those revolutions. The French Revolution, we can talk about the abolishing slavery. Right. You know, there comes a time when enough people rise up.
You got people in America that can vote that don't know they can vote. They eligible to vote, but they don't. Oh, I've been to jail. But you still can go vote.
A 12 or 13-year-old boy really thinking that he's a man. I've run into that a few times. And I run into that because 9 times out of 10, he is the only male in the house. So in his mind, he bucks up to me. When I tell him he needs to do something, he thinks he becomes territorial all of a sudden. Like, You ain't gonna talk to me like that because I'm a man. No, you a boy.
It's incumbent upon all of us to figure out how we can work with young brothers and sisters.
I'm having this conversation with these two brothers one day, just talking about how bad kids are now as compared to one generation ago. This third brother walks up and says, kids ain't no worse than what they are. What they were. The parents are just a bunch of punks.
Right.
And what he meant by that is that, you know, just like you said, when your father told you, listen, we're not eating no frosted flakes here. Or when my kids get grown, I'm gonna let them do whatever. And that's right. The parents are just letting them, they got that, you know, too much freedom going on with the kids. They're letting them do whatever. The parents still need to clamp down on their children and make them do what's right. Even though you didn't understand what your father was saying, it didn't make a difference. That's the only thing I want for my kids. I tell them, listen, I don't do what I say because I say it. I don't care if you don't understand it. You'll understand it later.
So you're saying Joe Louis was better than Ali? That's your opinion?
I think they almost equal.
Joe Louis get to the spot and he get those feet down, bop bop, and them punches coming off. You know, he moved to the spot, get his feet set, and he get Ali punch on the move.
You watch Ali, pay close attention to his footwork and his speed. I mean, for that size,
Listen,
I mean, it was
what,
just...
Ali was 6'4"?
6'3".
6'3", 215 pounds, 220 sometime. Super duper fast, man.
Yeah.
Man, he beat Frazier up. Those Frazier fights. He beat Frazier up, man.
Yeah, he beat him up, but Frazier beat him up pretty good too
Something
now.
else had Frazier going in them fights.
Frazier knocked him down.
Frazier wore him out that fight, man.
Frazier knocked him down, but he was winning the fight. If you look at that fight, look back at that fight, he was beating Frazier, man. Frazier caught him with a shot.
I think he win that fight, you rooting for him, because Frazier was
Go back and look at
good
No,
stuff.
man, I got that fight on DVD, man. Ali was beating
You need
Frazier.
to pull it out then. If you got him beat, you need to pull
I
it
got that
out.
on DVD, man. Ali was beating Frazier, man.
If you look at that fight, Ollie was sitting wait for Frazier to throw a punch and he just give him uppercut, boom, and just
So I guess you
beat him the same way.
Beat Hagler then.
No.
Sugar Ray
No, sir.
knows he didn't beat Hagler.
Well,
We know that. Everyone knows that. That was a robbery.
That was a good performance.
It was a performance, but you're not
In
performing for the
boxing,
crowd.
no, but
You
see, in
performing-
boxing, y'all looking at, you gotta look at the scoring.
Let's go back to
1, 2, 3
Costa Model,
rounds.
Mike
Yeah, and
Tyson
fast.
versus Cassius
I
Clay.
know, but Tyson too now.
Cassius
Don't
Clay
take
beat him
nothing
up,
from
knock him
him.
out.
Nah, he beat him up now.
Knock him out, man.
Knock who out?
Mike Tyson, man.
I
Mike
mean,
always
listen,
had problems with the jab, man.
anybody can knock somebody out.
He always had problems with shorter fighters that were short and quick. He always had problems with them.
And Ali never fight nobody like Mike Tyson. Never.
Ali always had problems.
He never fight nobody like Mike Tyson.
But I remember one short fighter, Ollie fought, and every time the man tried to come up on him, Ollie done threw him down the ring.
But he can't do that to Mike though.
Mike was too strong for that kind of throw him around the ring. He's not gonna throw him around the ring now. He might jam him around the ring, but you're not gonna throw Mike Tyson around the ring.
But
I give him 4 knockouts
I
in
think
10 fights.
I think Ollie.
But Mike was extremely quick, man, with power.
Any fighter over his career that stood in there and wasn't scared.
Hey, bro.
And wasn't scared to throw that jab.
You been around with somebody? You been in the ring with somebody, man? What happened?
No.
You been in the ring?
I retire. Carol asked me the same thing. No.
What happened?